Hi everyone, welcome back to Cody's Lab. So I've been working with the vacuum chamber, but I've hit some snags and I've decided that I just need a better vacuum pump, which means I'm going to go back to the strangle pump, but I want something that works a little bit faster and something I don't have to babysit quite as much. So I'm doing a quick little experiment here to see just how far the electric water pump can pump mercury. See, this is a little water pump here, similar to what you'd find on, say, a fish tank. It's a submersible pump. You know, maybe would be good for like a little fountain or something. But I want to know if I can run a fountain of mercury. So here we go. I've got this submerged in 2 pounds of liquid mercury, and I've got the pump attached to a 5-foot long glass tube. I don't think the pump can pump the mercury up the 5 feet because that would require over 30 psi. But just in case, I'm going to start low with a 9-volt battery here. So let's hook this up. Oh, and one more thing. Let's put this yardstick next to it just to see how far it's actually able to pump. Alright, hooking up the battery now. There we go. It's about 8.5 inches of mercury push. So that's pretty good. It's nowhere near the 25 inches of mercury I'd need to actually run the strangle pump at atmospheric pressure, but maybe with a lower atmospheric pressure I could get it to work. Let's see, positive. Let's hook up the 12 volts and see if I can get it to pump even higher. This is the maximum rated voltage for this pump. It looks like we're getting about 12 inches of mercury out of it. So that's roughly half an atmosphere, which means I cannot use this particular pump to power the strangle pump at atmospheric pressure. I would have to reduce it to at least 1/2 atmosphere before it'll work. But, you know, if I'm actually operating the pump at, say, 1/1000th of an atmosphere, this would be more than plenty. So I think that'll work. I might build something, but I'll see you next time. One last thing of note. So this is a submersible pump, which means it's completely watertight and presumably mercury tight as well. So 12 volts, and the maximum pumping height with water is 200 centimeters. So that's roughly 2 psi worth of pumping power. But you see, I was able to get it to pump at 12 inches of mercury, which is 7 psi. So it was more effective to pump mercury, which makes sense because this is a centrifugal pump and mercury is a heavier liquid, so running at the same speed it would produce more pressure. I just found that was interesting.